The latest edition of Unearthed Arcana introduces a new full caster class, the Psion. This is the first new class since the Artificer, and it brings a unique flavour to the D&D game through the use of psionic power. Today we're going to break down the Psion's core mechanics, its 4 subclasses, the new psionic themed feats, and how it compares to the existing 2024 spellcasting classes. In terms of an overview, the Psion is an intelligence-based full caster with a d6 hit die and no armor proficiencies, placing it firmly in the same tier of durability as the wizard. Its spellcasting relies on a new feature, psionic energy dice, which are used to fuel class abilities and special enhancements called psionic disciplines. These dice scale from d6s to d12s over the course of the class progression and are restored on long rests with limited short rest recovery. Another key feature is psionic spellcasting. Psion spells require no verbal or non-costly material components. This makes the Psion uniquely suited to stealth, silence, or situations where traditional casting would be hindered. At level 2, Psions gain access to psionic modes, which allows them to toggle between attack mode and defense mode. Each offers tactical advantages for 1 minute, such as re-rolling damage dice or gaining resistance to psychic damage. The 4 subclasses start with the Metamorph. This subclass turns the Psion into a shape-shifting body horror combatant. It gains access to organic weapons, which use intelligence for attack and damage rolls and can deal psychic damage. Extend Limbs improves mobility and reach. By level 10, the Metamorph can choose defensive or mobility-based enhancements when transforming, and at level 14 it gains a unique blend of healing and necrotic damage output. Next up is the Psi Warper. Specializing in spatial manipulation, the Psi Warper excels at movement and battlefield control. It can teleport itself and enemies, cast an empowered version of Misty Step, and eventually teleport allies en masse. This subclass is ideal for those players who enjoy repositioning, evasion, and dynamic combat flow. Then we have the Psykinetic. This force-focused Jedi-like subclass enhances telekinetic abilities. It can modify telekinetic propel to cause damage or status effects, gain flight while in attack mode, and reflect attacks with shield. Its capstone allows non-concentration-based telekinesis and targeting of gargantuan creatures. Then we have the Telepath, focusing on mind-affecting magic. The Telepath is a strong support or control option. It enhances spells like Detect Thoughts, offers group telepathy, boosts saving throws for allies, and improves the utility of Psion cantrips. At level 14, it can control behavior within a large area using an improved Confusion spell. The Psion class also introduces new feats to D&D known as Wild Talent feats. These Wild Talent feats introduce psionic powers to characters of any class. Each one provides a themed benefit, a psionic spellcasting feature which is often a cantrip and a spell, and a utility tied to intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. Examples of these feats include the Mind Whisperer, which adds telepathy and access to Mind Sliver and Dissonant Whispers. You've got Cryokinesis, which converts damage to cold and grants Ray of Frost, Ice Knife, and Armor of Agathis. And finally, another example is the Empath, which enhances social influence actions and provides access to Charm, Person, and Calm emotions. These feats are really ideal for world building and adding that psionic flavor without having your characters multi-class. So how does the Psion hold up against the other classes then? Well, it holds up really well against the other full casters, obviously. It matches Wizard in spell slot progression, and unlike Sorcerer or Bard, it uses intelligence as its spellcasting ability and offers flexible modular features via those psionic disciplines. The lack of verbal and material components makes its spellcasting more reliable in constrained environments. Its damage and output control lean towards psychic and force, which fills a niche that few other classes dominate right now. Where it differs most, however, is in its flavour and versatility. Psions excel in tactical play, support, control, and silent operation. It makes them really well suited to investigative campaigns, stealth missions, or roleplay heavy intrigue. I'm really keen to bring some of those ideas into campaign 2, where we are playing a detective-based campaign. So in conclusion, the Psion offers something distinct in the 2025 landscape, a class that brings psychic flavour and tactical versatility without overcomplicating the core systems. The subclasses feel varied and thematic, its mechanics are robust without being overwhelming, and its feats extend its influence across any class or setting. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Would you play a Psion? Which subclass speaks to you most? And of course, don't forget to follow and subscribe for more of these deep dives into the latest D&D and TTRPG content. We'll see you next time.